Shall I start right now?
Start for what? Start for our presentation?
I think I need to
For
first introduce.
Was 3 of us?
But I don't know. I see. Yeah, 3
if
people.
The partner, can he just use to update the link to all the members of the submit?
Yeah, we're gonna update the link, but Sunny's taking care of that. Are you in contact with Sunny?
那你跟 Sunny 联系过吗？
I sent the email and they will renew, I think. But I wonder if there will be more people coming in because it's already 4 o'clock here. So we will.
From what I understand,
1 hour's
they
time.
said that you would present and then we would just publish this online after.
I'm okay with that. 这回可以不紧张了。
Yes. No attendees, but we'll publish your presentation after you're done.
Okay.
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 So,
my screen.
in fact, I am the facilitator of.
So you can I share my screen? Okay. No. Now give me the permission to share my screen.
Presenter?
Yeah, presenter.
Okay, sorry. Let me give you both presenter.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, now, Asina, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, before you present, let me introduce you to our audience, if there are any. Okay. Asina Jiao is an instructor at Beijing Polytechnic, received her master's degree in ECNU, that is East China Normal University, in the major of computer application. Now she is a PhD candidate at Assumption University, Thailand. She has a professional qualification certificate of Senior Network Planning and Design Engineer and a professional qualification certificate of Psychological Consultant. As an instructor of computer network technology, she has published dozens of high-level papers, including one EI retrieval paper. As the deputy chief editor, published the book Computer Network Foundation and LAN Construction. She won the first prize in the Teaching Ability Competition of National Vocational College Skills Competition in 2018 in China, and the third prize in National Vocational Colleges Informationalization Teaching Competition in 2017 in China. Okay, now let's welcome Asina Dao to give us her presentation.
Okay, it's a very pleasure to give a presentation at this AODN summit. I think nowadays a number of research has highlighted the importance of innovation for organizations. Many studies have focused on the function of leaders to promote a proper environment that may lead an innovation. My topic is, does humility leadership spark team innovation behaviors? And because I am and here is my content. And because I'm a teacher in a university, in a college school, so I think in the content of the integration of production, study, and research in colleges and universities, innovation can become a driving force of scientific research in colleges and universities. It can help colleges to improve their competitive position and social influence. So we want to focus on what kind of leadership can promote teams' creativity in universities so that we can publish more high-level papers, pay more attention in scientific research. And there are three keywords about my research problem. The first one is team innovation behaviors. And the second one is knowledge sharing. The third one is humble leadership. I will explain them all more. The humble leadership is defined by Owen and Heckman. That is, humility as consists of three important pillars. First one is a willingness to view oneself accurately. The second one is an appreciation of others' strengths and contributions. And the third one is teachability and openness to new ideas and feedback. So there's the definition of humble leadership. And that one is team innovation. Innovation is the gateway to improve organizational performance and maintain competitiveness, as well as universities, I think. Therefore, many studies have attempted to analyze how to promote team innovation. Many studies have focused on the function of leaders to promote a proper environment that may lead to innovation behaviors. The third one is knowledge sharing. Knowledge sharing can occur in diverse ways, such as communicating and networking with people, documenting, organizing, and capturing knowledge, solving problems, assisting others, learning new skills, and developing competencies from experts and colleagues. Many scholars suppose that knowledge sharing and organizational climate to facilitate knowledge-related activities. For example, when an organization leader emphasizes the value of knowledge and creates an environment for knowledge exchange, employees are actively involved in the knowledge sharing. So we consider that knowledge sharing as a moderate variable between humble leadership and team innovation behaviors. Okay, and that part is our research objective. The research problem is to explore the relationship between humble leadership and team innovation, and to examine the moderating effect of knowledge sharing. So there are two research questions. The first one is, does humble leadership inspire innovation in teams? The second one is whether knowledge sharing as a moderating variable has a moderating effect on the innovation ability of organizations. So I made a framework of the research objectives. I considered the independent variables is humble leadership, and the dependent variable is team innovation, and knowledge sharing as moderator variables. This part is about the literature review. Current studies have confirmed that knowledge sharing and organizational culture affect organizational innovations. So we have to do some article learning about the literature to read and learn to support our point. But to save our time, I will skip this part. I will not read all the articles and biographies. These are the articles we have learned from, and we think knowledge sharing could be moderator this innovation behavior and humble leadership. Yeah. 我是不是说太快？ I think I'm so too hurried to get up the time because it's some late. That's okay. The next part is methodology. The methodology includes the research populations and the samplings and the measurement instruments. First, we will talk about the research population and the samplings. The population, this study will be conducted in Beijing, China, so faculties and staff of the vocational universities in Beijing will be selected as the main research object. And the data collection and analysis will be conducted by quantitative research method. So all the participants from this research will come from the vocational universities in Beijing. And they will complete the questionnaire as completely volunteers based on this through the convenience sampling. The university's HR department will help us to distribute the questionnaires. And in the state of data collection, I think the participants will include teachers, researchers, and management in the university. Then, according to the participants of each school, the leaders and the followers under the same management structure will be grouped together and matched to facilitate data analysis, so that we can divide them to a small groups as the leaders and the followers. The second one is about the measurement instrument. We tend to use 3 instruments. The first instrument is about leader humility. Leader humility will be measured using 9 items as proposed by Owens. And these items measure 3 dimensions of humility. First one is the individual's ability to self-assess correctly. Second one is the wisdom to see others in a more appreciative manner. The third one is the opening to new ideas. This questionnaire will test the leader's humility. The second instrument is about knowledge sharing behavior. It will be measured with items adapted from a measure by Bock. This assesses employees' willingness to share explicit and tacit knowledge with their colleagues. The second instrument is about employees' innovation behaviors. The measurement of this will revise from a classic scale of Scott and Bruce. It's a new scale. It's an old scale, which was measured from the perspectives of the innovation process, such as finding problems, generating ideas, thinking creative support, and implementing the innovation plans. And it includes a total of 4 items with a reliability of 0.89. So these are 3 instruments we will use. And because all the participants are Chinese, so all the questionnaires will be translated from English to Chinese by 3 professors, then back to English independently. All the participants will use the Chinese version of the questionnaires. I think in the stage of the data collection part, the HR department of all the population universities can assist to issuing the questionnaires. Participants, including teachers, researchers, and management, are grouped into employees and leaders groups according to their management structure in every university. And finally, I will talk about the data analysis. Because we are not done with the data collection, so the data analysis part is some ideas about the data analysis. First one, I think we have to use the aggregation of the individual data to team level, because we are asked each single one's innovation or knowledge sharing attitude, but we need the team levels data. So I think it's aggregation 整合. And I think the correlation analysis and hierarchical multiple regression will be very useful for this analysis, because we have to find the relationship between the independent variable and the dependent variables. And we have to find how much the moderator variables will affect as to dependent variables. So I think this is my way to analyze our data. And that's the end of my presentation, and thank you for your attention. I'm very happy.
Okay, thank you, Asina. I'm curious about this humble leadership because we didn't really discuss it in class.
Because I think humble is kind of Chinese good manners. I think Chinese people are all very shy and humble. Because and it's
So you think humility is a virtue? Do you think so?
What?
Virtue?
I think yeah, it's virtual, of course. It's a good manner. It's come from some. I can see many humble leaderships example in China, I think.
Mm-hmm. So you think this works, to make a team effective?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have found that you have a very clear idea about what to do in your research.
Yeah.
Okay, a very good topic. But for myself, I don't think I'm as well prepared as you do. Okay. Because, well, we are having this recorded, so I think I still need to make a self-introduction. Okay. Thank you, Asina.
Yeah,
so let me introduce myself.
I'm waiting for my my supervisor to ask if it can be my final paper. But
Okay.
I will not get my supervisor. How can I get a supervisor?
Have you finished your QE?
Not yet, but I think we still have time to do QE. But many our classmates have got a supervisor.
Okay, you can. We don't really have any supervisor right now. You need to contact someone and ask if they would like to help you with your QE.
Yeah, I thought that this presentation will be an opportunity to find my supervisor.
Okay, you can have a try. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's my turn. Okay, let me introduce myself. Okay, even though together.
My 是不是还在分享我的屏幕啊？我把它关了。
No. I cannot see your PPT now.
But I cannot see you either.
You can see mine? Oh.
No. I think I will see your screen so that it works, but not now.
But I cannot. Oh.
Let me try.
You cannot see me?
Yeah, I only see the title of AODN Networks page.
Oh, what happened? Can I see? Oh.
Maybe I leave and join again.
No, it has
nothing. No,
nothing
this
to
is
do
okay.
with
I see Amber's screen.
哦，那就是我本来就看不着。
But I need to share my screen, right?
Yeah.
I already see your desktop.
You can see my desktop. Let me see. All right.
How can I see her desktop?
Please wait a moment.
Oh, yes, it works.
Okay, here.
Okay, I will be a good listener, audience.
Okay. So, wow. But this screen is here, right? How can I move this to the side? Okay.
You can
Oh,
红箭头
maybe I should. Oh, this one. I can
有
only
一个
see.
箭头隐藏控制面板。
This one?
A small
This
bar.
one?
Yeah.
This one? It doesn't work.
It's work. We can see your screen.
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
But I can only see myself just now. Oh, okay. I think I need to move this.
你把那个摄像头的那个红点儿、那个绿点儿点一下，把那按那红点儿让它退回去，然后摄像头也是开着的。
哪有摄像头？
就是有一个特别小的一个工作边栏，我给你截个图。就是有一个小的工作边栏，你把那边栏点一下就特别。
点一下摄像头，然后单击是吗？
对，你看这个边栏上，您点一下那红的箭头，它们就都消失了，但是你还是被照着屏幕照着脸的。
Okay. Okay, before my presentation, I think I need to give a simple introduction of myself. And I am a professor of English language and literature and vice dean of the School of Foreign Languages in the Institute of Disaster Prevention. And now I am also a PhD OD student in APAC Graduate School of Business, Assumption University, Thailand. So I've been teaching English and non-English majors in all these years. I taught various English courses, okay, and I was once honored Teacher of the Year in continuous 5 years. And besides teaching, I'm keen on translation. I have published some book translations, including Simon Weil, Working Together, and Breaking Addiction, Sales Flashpoint, 15 Strategies for Rapid Fire Sales Growth, and In Sam We Trust. And I also proofread the Chinese translations of 2 books, How NASA Builds Teams by Charles Petalin, and published by China Industry and Commerce Press, and Reading Tales of Babies and Children, published by New Star Press. Okay, this is just a very simple introduction. But here, I would rather consider myself as a student. My presentation is about what I want to research in my PhD dissertation. So here I, in fact, have brought this topic here for discussion. So I hope you can at least, Athena can give me some advice, okay? So thank you. The topic of my research is constructing a new system for training emergency management directors to coordinate organization within as well as
No voice. I can't hear you, Amber. We can add it out.
Emergency response organizations at different levels need to coordinate within themselves and with each other to ensure appropriate and timely reaction to the dangerous, unexpected events. To achieve this, the emergency response organizational management directors are required to be well-trained professionals. Considering the serious security situation that human beings are facing due to natural disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes, and human-made disasters like wars and terrorist attacks, the training of the emergency response organizational management directors has become a most in-demand task for numerous nations. So for this study, I did some literature review, and even though it's not a very exhaustive review, I got a conclusion. That is, the current studies are generally about, well, it is a panoramic design with macro perspectives, comprehensive and entire process oriented. But what I want to do in my research is more like a close-up. It aims to make a deeper investigation of organizational coordination for emergency management, and on the basis of that, design a training system to improve collaborative response of the management directors. So this is my design. Well, this is a rough design, in fact, quite a very preliminary idea. A design of a dissertation, in fact. But the focus is in chapter 2 to chapter 5. Okay, so in chapter 2, I'm going to deal with the nature of emergency management, its requirements for coordination capabilities of the management. So what capabilities are required of the leaders concerning coordination in response to emergencies? And then next would be an investigation in the organizational behavior study. I think this is theoretical research. Okay, I need to know more frameworks, okay, and theories concerning organizational coordination, especially in emergency management. And then I also plan to do some field studies. I can get experiences and lessons in organizational coordination of emergency management by doing interviews and asking people what they have experienced during the especially earthquake. I'm going to do a case study, in fact, about Wenchuan earthquake. I think I need to use some questionnaires or find some people to interview to learn more about what happened during that period in emergency response, okay, concerning organizational coordination. And at last, when I have got all of this information and the data, I'm going to create a system for training emergency management directors to coordinate organization within as well as between institutions. So this is just a rough design, and I still need detailed ideas. You see, these are the methods I plan to use: literature review, questionnaire survey, interviews, and case study. But I haven't identified the variables involved in organizational coordination. So I'm still thinking about this, and I'm afraid I need to read more articles, okay, concerning organizational coordination to finally identify the variables that may contribute to this study. Okay, thank you. That is my presentation. You see, only when all gears mesh correctly can the machine run smoothly. This is why I care so much about coordination.
Okay, thank you, Amber.
Okay, but I still need to do more investigation. Thank you.
Amber, Athena, do you guys have
Yes.
anything else to add before I end this recording?
Athena, do you have any advice for me about my study?
I saw that you have to, you said you want to make a system. 前面2页
Yes, a training system, yes.
What kind of system? Because I'm in major of computer, so when I heard about system, I think it's kind of
No, that's different from
system.
what you mean. It's not software system. I just want to prepare a program, something like a program, you know, to train the leaders. So leadership training plan.
I know
leadership
that.
training plan. Okay, concerning how to coordinate well within the organization. Okay, and also, you know, in an emergency, leaders need to coordinate with people from other organizations. Also, they need people to cooperate in their own organizations. So that's why I choose this coordination within as well as between institutions.
So
I think it's a big issue.
Maybe the different leadership styles will be a kind of your independent variables.
Different leader style. What do you think? What kind of leader do you think is good?
I don't know,
different
but
leadership.
Independent variable. I think maybe it is independent because I think different leadership style will lead different kind of leader to take care of this kind of manager. I think.
Okay, thank you.
I
think I will do more investigation about this.
So it's kind of quantitative research or mixed research.
I think it's a mixed methods.
Mixed methods.
Yeah, mixed methods. I need to know what is really effective leadership in this very special situation. You see, when you talk about a humble leadership, you said it might be effective in building teams. But I wonder if that works in this emergency management situation. If you are humble, you are shy, you cannot do that. You have to direct the people. You have to make people work, right? You have to act very quickly. And I think at this time we need a very strong and effective leader. Right? Okay, so I think I need to do more survey concerning this.
Maybe. So do you working on the instrument about the survey?
Not yet. I haven't got any time. I think I need to do QE first.
So do I.
QE, I will find some articles relevant to this topic.
That's right. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Yeah, our technician. Thank you. I think we can just stop here for this discussion.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
It's
very much
kind
to
of-
be with us
It's
for such a
kind
long
of
time.
pity. I think it's kind of pity.
Well, I think
Okay.
it's, well,
现在觉得
we
离
have
开就行
enjoyed
了。
ourselves.
Yeah, I can end the. I'll end it right now then.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm leaving. Shall I leave?